Danny, how big a blow is that result to your title hopes?
Yeah, big one. I think this is no question mark. It brings us in a really difficult situation now. I think we worked so hard to come so close. In the last 2 games, it's not enough when you play just one half on your best level. I think this is what we have to take, and this is also what I demand in the next 3 games. I think there's no question mark. We have to show courage, and this is what I expect in the month from my players in the next 3 games, to take 3 fantastic results.
How do you explain the second half drop off, Danny, after having the game in your hands in the first half?
Yeah, I think the first half started with these positive things. We showed in the first half maybe one of the best away performances against the strong side. We dominate the game with the ball and against the ball. Good net, ready for second ball. We keep the ball well, we find the spaces. And then you go in the halftime, and the halftime was clear from my side. I said, guys, we start again by 0-0. We have to win the second half. And then you come out, we are not convinced enough to press, we dropped. And then Hearts made Hearts things. They played more channel balls, more around. And when you look back, the 2 goals are really similar. We spoke in the halftime how we have to defend these situations now, what will come. And we didn't in this moment. Yeah, and if we do it not with consequence and with purpose over 95 minutes, then it's the result. And then I think everyone knows when the home crowd after the 1-1 is coming, then it's a little bit a different game. First half, the stadium was really quiet because we controlled the game.
How frustrating is that, Danny, when you had that template in the first half, you had control of the ball, but so quickly it seemed like Hearts started to dominate that second half?
Yeah, I think they dominate with this. With the Hearts football, what we expect, and if you have not enough pressure on the ball, you allowed them to come in areas where they should normally not be, but you have still defend. I think especially the 2-1 in this situation when you make a stop, when the cross ball comes, I'm not sure how much is the percentage to score from this situation then, and this is not enough. We should be really angry about us today that we bring the opponent back, and this is what we have to learn very soon, very quick, to make the next step.
Danny, some Rangers fans will see this as a bit predictable, not have been here before. It gets to the business end of the season and it drops off. What would you say to them?
Yeah, I think general, and this is the part that I try to explain. We come here and we were very strong in the first 45-50 minutes. We were prepared for this game. We were ready, we were active, we played as a group, we played together. And then you come to a football game in the second half. They have, in this case, if you want, less to lose. They take more risk, they go much more direct, and you have to defend this over a period, and then you have to take more small opportunities as well. And we couldn't in this moment.
There's such a gap between the first half performance and the second half performance. Is it down to tactics, Hearts changing and you not adapting, or is it more mentality from your team?
Because I think the board in behind it is less tactic than, that's what I said. When you are drop back and you have not the pressure again on the ball, then it's more difficult to defend. And this is never what we said. We were not in the halftime and said we invite them now in our half. We said again we want to be aggressive, we want to be active. It's football. Sometimes it's football. Sometimes it's easy, but it is football.
Danny, you've defended this team's mentality time and time again, but when you see games like today where there's a big difference from one performance, one half to the next, we saw that last week, we saw it at Falkirk. I mean, at what point can you not point it and say that's something to do with mentality?
No, I want to see a team who plays 95, 100 minutes on the best level. And this is what we at the moment, and this is a little bit a shame at this time of the year. When you come not to the highest level, then there's opponents. That's the reason why it's a top 6 split. They can play on a level, they can create something. And for this we have to play on the highest level, and this is was today not enough.
Is that a worry for you going forward that the players didn't deal with that? They couldn't deal with that Hearts football in the second half?
No, this is more for me what I take from this season, and to know exactly what we have to do better in the next season. I see a lot of improvements, but it is finally then maybe not good enough to win the title this year. But we have still 9 points for play. This is what we have to do, and in this moment I push them again in the right direction.